Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium.
Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And this will not be returned to start the game. The new rule here in effect. Fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line.
And now here's a timeout defense. From the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
DC, ready? DC. You. War. You at. 13.
In motion left, Bateman. Jackson, first play, going to throw. And that is caught downfield by Becker.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
No, we changed it. Yeah. We changed it.
Jackson on first down. His throw here is incomplete.
Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Right back to Dobbins on first.
And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
This time, Jackson will throw it.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And in for the Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins
with his 16th touchdown of the year.
And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Powering his way forward. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now the veteran workhorse. Here's James Conner.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The Cardinals at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Yeah, look at this Baltimore defense.
They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Stopped in his tracks and given a loss on that play by Patrick Queen.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this 1st quarter.
Second and 12, operating from the 39.
Hey. Nice one. Hey.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Murray now to throw. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 39 yards. And the Cardinals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point good by Prater. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And out of bounds there on the kick. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, report! Report!
Throwing is Jackson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. In motion left, Bateman. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cards are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. Zach Ertz has it complete. And not able to get any further as he's taken down right there at the 26. 23 yards on the play. First down, here's the run with Cook. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. You look at this Baltimore defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. These two teams all tied after one. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Push.
Murray now. Forced out to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now a 2nd and 2.
Here's Murray. Rolling to his right. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. They'll run with Cook. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Murray. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. Marquise Brown with their 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cardinals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage.
They've got his man complete. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 76 yards.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray going to throw. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one goes for 30 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Now Murray. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open.
Cook following the penalty. Down to about the 22 here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
A gain of 3. It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Hey. Hey. Come back. Hey, Ace. Hey, shift. 2-2.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 there on 4th and inches.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Adafe Owe collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3.
Big Ace.
Second down, Murray sets to throw.
That is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
In motion right, that's Wilson.
Hey. Come back, come back.
On third down, it's Connor. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11th. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Fourth down, Murray off, and the Cards field goal unit and Matt Prater out there now.
From the left hash, a chip shot here. Prater's kick is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Hey, come on. Hey, middle. Report. You at.
To throw is Jackson. Back to the air on 2nd down. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Jackson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both these these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 75 yards.
And the Cardinals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point good by Prater, and that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, and this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable. Everyone out there slugging it out for the entire game. Execute your job.
In motion left is Beckham. Now Jackson on first down. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Hey, report. Hey, right shot. Oh. Middle. Right shot.
To throw is Jackson.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Buda Baker with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Left side, Cook. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Come on.
Throwing now is Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Huge article in their local paper this morning saying how the 4 interceptions last week led them to that victory. Here they haven't been able to come up with one, and they're losing. Probably not a coincidence.
I don't think so at all. I think you're spot on, but maybe they put a little extra pressure on themselves because the 4 interceptions last week, victory. Right now, no interceptions in this game. Had a chance for one, missed it, and they're losing. Probably feeling the pressure right now.
Come on.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
Murray Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey. Green, green, green. Hey.
They'll look to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. In motion left, Bateman. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Buda Baker with a pick. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. On 1st and 10 is counter. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
On 2nd down, Cook. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run again on 1st down. Cook. Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That goes for 14 yards, 1st down Cardinals.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Murray a give. This is counter. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
At the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Michael Wilson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals add 6 to their lead. Prater for the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Big mistake here by the kicker, kicking it out of bounds.
The one that drives coaches crazy. Keep it in the field of play and let your guys cover.
Now they'll audible to something else.
No, we change it.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Jackson. Now he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And quickly they get to the line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cardinals' 42-yard line.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 7. First down, Baltimore.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will swing. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th.
Hey, report! Report! Oh. Middle.
Jackson on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Second and 10. Now Lamar changing the play. This time Jackson will throw it. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 14. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Another run here with Dobbins. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Dobbins will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. First down, Murray. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And now they'll shift things around. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And taken down just shy of the 40.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Jackson. And he is caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A handoff running left is Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's Zaven Collins into the backfield with ease and making the stick.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Lamar changing the look. They'll go again with Dobbins. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down. Jackson.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to tie things up in the final minute. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
The drive will start with Connor.
And that won't help much. Only a yard on 1st down.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. So a little teaching moment here.
So it's the Ravens who won the toss. They'll get the football first here in overtime as the kick is away. And that flag accepted.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Shy of the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Jackson going to change things up a bit.
Now a first throw here in overtime.
Throw right side here taken in by Bateman.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. That last pass puts him over 300 yards now in the game. More importantly, though, big 1st down here in OT.
And the team around him has a lot of confidence now after picking up that 1st down. Everyone seems a little more energized. But did I hear you before the game call in and say, this is my quarterback for your fantasy league? Because he just gave you a good stat, didn't he?
He did, and I appreciate it.
They'll run with Dobbins.
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
So it's a win here for the Ravens, and it was just